Alfonso Albaisa is the head of design for Infiniti. And Alfonso, you've got the official launch of the Q30 here. But before we get into that, you've got to tell me about the color of this car. I've never seen anything like this.
Great, thank you. Liquid copper. So really, the inspiration we showed around 2 years ago for this color was that moment where copper in its liquid form starts to get hard and the minerals start to kind of get darker and lighter. And we hope when you see this color and the dark moods and the bright moods that you feel that liquid copper turning hard.
It almost looks pink in a way, too.
It has some of the flop of the copper, which has a little red, so sure, it has some. It has a lot of life.
And what I love about the overall shape of this vehicle is you've put a lot of sculpture into it. And clearly that's one of the things that you're going for. You really want to make this stand out.
Very much so. For us, the inspiration from the human form and the body and the sculpting, the sense of carroceria, handmade body. And the best way to express that is the sculpture. The hand of the artist in the car is what we really want to show.
And what I like too is, even though there's a lot going on, it's not a busy design. And we've seen that from Infiniti in the past before you took over there. So even though you're putting in a lot of swoops and moves to it, there's a tad of restraint as well.
Maybe the restraint is harmony. We still have the complexity of shape development, but how to strike that harmonic chord. And so I believe in this, and the life is chaotic, but that you can sometimes find silence in all of that madness, so yes.
These days, too, we're seeing vehicles go taller so that they can be shorter and still have good room. But you've done this in a way that with long flowing lines and a nice hood length to it as well.
Yeah, so we expressed the power of Infiniti in the hood, the long hood, and almost this kind of come hither gesture. The cabin is slid back. But yeah, fuselage-wise, it's a coupe. It's slender and it's long, but it's a raised coupe. And so when you get in the car, you're not dropping down to the street. But you have this great view, but you're in a very nice, sexy car.
And you're right, it does have a very coupe-like look to it, and yet you did not try to hide the second door handles either.
No, for us, we wanted to be a little bit more direct, to be honest, and we liked that maneuver, that trick. But for us, we wanted this car to be a very serious car, to be a beautiful car. And we didn't. We embraced the rear door handle.
What about on the interior? What have you done differently?
So here we're taking the Infiniti language and going much more horizontal because it's a tight cabin at the end of the day. Suddenly, when you're in, you feel again like you're in this connected sports car. But these flowing lyrical lines, the hand of the artist inside, you feel, but it becomes more horizontal. So this tight cabin feels open, and it's quite nice. You feel the grip of the wheel is great, and it's great. You see the hood. I love that.
And this is a very important segment globally, too. So how do you make sure that you've designed something that's going to work in all global markets? I'm not talking from a technical standpoint, but from a design standpoint.
Very much. First, the homework from Roland is please get the brand message expressed in the car. So the language of Infiniti is already something that we feel is global, this attainable exotic. And we just make sure that dimensionally and all of the other things resonate. But this car was kind of born in Europe, to be honest. It is an urban European car. But this resonates with Americans, it resonates with Chinese, and the early clinics have shown that.
So I want to thank you very much for your time today, showing off the new Q30, Alfonso Albaisa. Really good seeing you at yet another auto show, and thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Keep tuning in, folks. We've got a lot more coming to you from the floor of the Frankfurt Motor Show. So is this a production color? Wow. That's good.
Form, function, texture, structure. Nature seeks not to change its surroundings. It adapts, it bends, it flows, it evolves. Transformability. It's how Magna is changing the driving experience for all who share the road. Learn more. Visit Magna at the International Motor Show in Frankfurt, September 17th to the 27th.